How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another video on the channel. Today is the start of the weekend, which, as you know, it's the start of the weekend league. First off, I want to address one thing. Recently, last night, we hit 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. I never ever thought that day would come. So, from me, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to each and every single one of you who swings by my videos every day, shows some support. Honestly, it is amazing. So, thank you so damn much from myself. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. And if you do enjoy, lads, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated. This is the squad we're taking into our first 10 games. David De Gea, Woga, Smalling, Laurent Blanc. We have Lyon, Vieira, Pogba, Kanté, Dembele, Benzema, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's get into the games. So here we go then, lads. My first game is against Eager Noob, and I was eager to impress because, as you know, in your first game in FUT Champions, you've got to be eager, you've got to be impressed, and honestly, I didn't do either of those in this game. I wasn't eager enough to score a goal of my own. I scored via an own goal, and that won me the game. I did not impress in the slightest. We scraped through that game 1-0, and his chances were very close chances. He could have brought it back, but David De Gea did very well in nets. So we have 1-1 out of 1. Next up, Dybala, Cuadrado, Martial, Matic, Kanté, 9-goal, and he's went Serie A down the right-hand side and PL down the left with David De Gea in nets. And we beat David De Gea with a beauty finesse from Ronaldo right in the top corner before my David De Gea is beaten by a diverted free kick into the roof of the net from Dybala. Honestly, when goals like that get scored against you, you think the game is against you, but we do very well to bring it back. Dembele inside the area, making it 2-1. In the second half, Dembele finds Kanté. On fresh off the bench is Ibra, and Ibra makes it 3-1. The great thing about Ibra coming on off the bench is that he doesn't have the pace to kind of affect the game late on in a game, but bringing him on at half-time, he can hold up the ball, he can bring others into play, he can cross the ball in. You've got so many more options than a pacey out striker. You've got so many more options with Ibra. He's got a great first touch, he's got the strength, he's got the heading, he's got the finishing, he's got the passing. Honestly, he's a great all-round striker as we put through Benzema, and Benzema, I'm not discrediting him in the slightest, he makes it 1-0. 15 minutes in. In the second half, we come forward. Zlatan off the bench. Ronaldo into Vieira. Vieira back to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo makes it 2-0. In the game, 60 minutes in, before Draxler somehow threads a through ball between Smalling and Blanc. Honestly, what Smalling was doing there, I will never know. He kind of just switched off, he went to sleep, and we do concede the goal. However, we come back in with Ronaldo doing very well, and Zlatan doing Zlatan things. That was a nonchalant finish off the back heel, off the floor, and into the roof of the net before Ronaldo stops the ball, takes the ball into the area and makes it 4-1, 90 minutes in, and we do win the game 4-1. So, like I was saying earlier on, I was eager to impress in that game. We definitely did just that. We now have 3 wins out of 3. Things are looking very good. Can we make it 4 wins out of 4 against a stat card on Jermaine Defoe's SBC card? Lewandowski, Thiago, Lallana, Wilshere, Gundogan at CDM. That is a weird one, and we took advantage of that very early on. 5 minutes in, Ronaldo inside the area doing very well, couldn't hit across, and somehow Benzema gets on the end of it to make it 1-0. 6 minutes into the game before we lay off a free kick. That is a stonker of a finish by Cristiano Ronaldo right into the roof of the net. 35 minutes in, lovely one-touch passing between Pogba and Kanté. Pogba does very well, scoop turn into Ronaldo on the run inside the area. It's 3-0 in the game, and that wraps it up. My opponent does rage quit, and in that sense, I can't blame him. He didn't have a single shot on goal. He had 43% possession. Honestly, he might as well not have turned up, but we get our 4th win out of 4 into the next one. This is going to be difficult. Why? Because he's got a 5 at the back, a very inventive kind of team, but it's a very sweaty team. Good strikers in Dybala and Sturridge. We take the lead. Kanté into Benzema. Benzema finesses it in the back of the net, and that's what you got to do in that situation sometimes. Yes, the low adrenaline's are very OP on this this game, but sometimes the finesse, going back to your roots, is what you need to do sometimes. As Ronaldo makes it 2-0 with it tapping inside the area before Pogba, a lovely spin from him. He stops the ball in the area, dances on the spot, and he wins a penalty. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. And Pogba makes it 3-0, goes in the dab, and causes my opponent a rage quit against Chicken Nuggets. He didn't score a single goal. However, I had 3 shots, 3 on target, and I scored 3 times. That is clinical, and that's what I need to be. I speak about it all the time. In FUT Champions, you have to be clinical. In that game, I was exactly that. This team looks very, very impressive. However, it's got Buffon in nets off cam. That is what you don't want to do. You don't want your keeper, you don't want to handicap yourself in game by playing a goalkeeper off cam. And Buffon in this game had a shocker. We make it 1-0 before Benzema inside the area makes it 2, 32 minutes in. My opponent ditched, rage quit, 0 shots on goal, and he had 36% possession and 78 pass accuracy. We are doing very, very well. We are motoring towards that perfect start of 10 out of 10. This next opponent, Ionia Budgie, will have a saying against that. He's got Ramsey, Kante, Eriksson, Martial, Red, Pedro, and Jamie bloody Vardy. We take the lead. Layun into Ronaldo. Ronaldo inside the area, cutting it across, and it is Dembele on the score sheet yet again. In this episode, Dembele does so damn well in assisting goals like you're just about to see there. A nice header and scoring goals. Honestly, in this episode, he did very, very well. We make it 2-0 before. Pogba on the ball. Pogba with a nice piece of skill. And then a beauty of a finish. Take that out of the top corner. Honestly, that was a cracking strike by Paul Pogba, who in the centre of the field owns it. As a CM, a right CM, a left CM, he's wasted in my opinion. But give him the kind of freedom in a central role, either at cam or in the centre of a 3 centre mids. He does very, very well. Somehow my opponent at 4-0 down gets the penalty, converts it, and I was thinking surely there's no comeback in this game. And Ronaldo seals the deal. 5 goals to 1. My opponent didn't rage quit, he didn't give up, he come forward and he gets another goal. Christian Eriksen cutting it across, David De Gea, what you doing? And Jamie Vardy makes it 5-2. A very even game in my opinion. 52% possession, he had 48, 13 shots from me, 7 for Monsters. Honestly, it was a very close game, and honestly, it didn't deserve a 5-2 scoreline. Next up, like I said, Di Maria, Ben Arthur, I love him on this game and in real life. I think he's went to Fenerbahce, so that is a bit of a weird one. Anyway, it's got Martial as the left winger. In this game, my opponent makes the first mistake. Ousmane Dembele races through, one-on-one with the keeper, finesse, bottom corner, easy as you like, and he makes it 1-0. The second half comes around, Cristiano Ronaldo going in the area, playing in Benzema, Benzema back to Ronaldo. That is a beautiful, well-worked 1-2 inside the area, and we make it 2-0 before Di Maria does very well, plays in Aubameyang on off the bench, like I said with the scoop turn, and like I said, makes it 2-1. Game on, well it was game off. Paul Pogba straight away from the kickoff, the restart, whatever you want to say, makes it 3-1, and we wrap up the game. If he'd come back into that with 1 shot, 1 on target, maybe scored with his second shot, I would have been pissed. I really, really would have. We have 8 wins out of 8. This is our best start for bloody ages. Can we continue that against this very, very, very sweaty side? Walker, Smalling, Bay, Koscielny, and Clichy at the back. It's Dembele. Like I said, he does very well in this episode. A lovely volley from Benzema, and he makes it 1-0 before Benzema's played in yet again. Lovely turn inside the area on this triangular pitch or diamond pitch, whatever you want to call it. I hate this pitch. Going in the game, I seen the pitch and I thought, I'm going to lose this game. I'm not going to win this game because the pitch, it plays on my mind. It kind of focuses your eyes. After the game, you're seeing diamonds. During the game, you're seeing diamonds. Honestly, it does your bloody nutting. But we come out with the victory and we have the chance to make it the perfect start. This guy will have a say in that. Higuain, who always plays well against me, Dybala, Wayne Rooney, informed Pogba, Kante, 90 rated Pogba, my good God. We come forward, it's Ronaldo into Ousmane Dembele, driven low, bottom corner, 54 minutes in, it's 1-0 before cross comes in the area. Benzema, very impressive. A great setter. He makes it 2-0 before. Can we wrap it up? Ronaldo into Hazard. On off the bench. Back to Ronaldo. What can Ronaldo do? Gives it back to Hazard eventually. And Hazard makes it 3 goes to 0. And we get the perfect start, lads. 10 out of 10. We haven't done that in ages, an absolute age. And as you can see there, 10 wins out of 10. Let's get into the stats. So as for the current standings, everything is looking very, very good. 10 wins, 0 losses. I love seeing that, but don't be kind of fooled into thinking I'm going to have an amazing weekend. Honestly, the crumble, the bottle will happen at some stage. I've just got to learn how to deal with it and come through the loss that I'm eventually going to get and try to work towards more wins. Goals scored 29, conceded 6, and a goal difference of plus 23. And in terms of top goal scorer, Ronaldo yet again sitting pretty on 9. Benzema's got 8. Pogba's got 4. The other players have got 4. Ousmane Dembele, top assist. Dembele as well. 8 assists, meaning that he's contributed 12 times in front of goal in the day's 10 games. A very, very impressive episode. Ronaldo's got 4 assists. Vieira also has 4 assists. Most man of the matches goes to Ronaldo on 2, then Vieira, then Benzema, then Dembele. A batch of players all on 1, and the team is doing very well. I'm not going to change anything until I get a batch of losing games, because last week I think that was my downfall. I lost 1, I changed the team. I lost 2, I changed the team. 3, 4, change the team, change the team. You get the kind of idea. I'm not going to do that this weekend. I'm going to try and stick with the team I'm using because it's doing very well at this stage, lads. I hope you have enjoyed this perfect start to a FUT Champions weekend. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what will. So once again, lads, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, I will catch you all next time.